Hey, what's going on, Crossfire fams? Attempted to make a video earlier on of the DRLs for my car, and I flipped the camera around and made it look really bad, so I'm going to try to do another one. Stepping up to my car right here.
Welcome, Rick.
Okay. So, before I even start the car, I think I should show you what we're talking about here. So this is in regards to the custom headlight customization that I posted a few days ago. A lot of people have been giving me some real positive attention in regards to how my headlights look and what I've done, and wanted to know if they could do the same. At the time, it probably wasn't feasible. It was really new, and so it was pretty pricey. Since then, parts have gone down quite a bit, and if we do a group buy, I think we could possibly talk my lovely friend into doing a large batch of custom headlights for us at a reasonable price. At least what I feel is reasonable based on the amount of work that's involved. Again, these headlights will not be baked. They'll be dremeled open and then resealed. I've had no issue with my headlights since I've had them done. My car's an '04, and I've been rocking these custom lights now, I want to say, for about, gotta be 4 or 5 years now, somewhere in around there. Either way, my headlights have been fine. The nice thing about these DRLs, and that's this here, and for those who don't know what DRLs are, DRL is daylight or daytime running lights. They're on the inside, they're not on the outside, so they're protected from the elements, and they're sealed in there real good. Okay, this DRL here is pretty unique for a number of reasons. One, it's flexible, which allows it to contour with the lines of our lights, so it looks very stock. It looks like it was supposed to be that way, which is something that I was very concerned about. I want all the modifications on my car to look like it could have come that way from the factory. Anyways, if we look inside, I'll show you some of the things I've done. OEM, we normally have chrome rings on both sides. I opted to keep one ring chrome and paint the rest of the housing a matte black finish. I also had the inner part of the projector lens painted blue to go with the theme of my car. Now that's something we may offer as an option later on if people are interested, but for me that was something I wanted at the time. With the batch of lights that we do, we may just make it very straightforward, where the entire thing is painted black on the inside, and for anyone who chooses to either leave that without black or leave it chrome or a combination thereof, we may offer that as well. Okay, the other thing that I did when I turn them on, you'll see, is I changed the pod lights inside here to LED from the OEM style that we have. Let me just turn on the car and you'll see what I'm talking about. So again, as we back off, you can see how the headlight looks. Okay, so now I'm going to go inside the car and turn them on. As soon as you turn the car on, the DRLs are activated. And I believe they are 6,000 Ks. But I'll have all the specs on the DRLs in my next post. So as I walk back around, you can see they're quite bright. There they are.
Welcome, Rick.
Quite bright. In case you're wondering why my phone keeps saying welcome Rick, it's because it's tied to my lovely little Navi device, which is here. My heads-up display, which comes on when I start the car, and there it is right there. That's what you're hearing. It's talking to my phone, recognizing me as soon as I start up the car. Anyways, enough about that. So back to the DRLs. So the DRLs do a number of things. They're called switchbacks, and the reason why they're called switchbacks is because when you put the signal on, your indicator on, you get this effect, which is really nice. And as you can see, it changes from white to amber or orange. Real cool effect. There is one issue though. I've noticed that when it's extremely bright outside, that orange effect gets washed out a little bit, which kind of defeats the whole effect of changing to orange, or at least allowing people to see you when you're signaling. So what I opted to do was, and as I go down here, you'll see how bright those are. You can see that that's flashing extremely bright, and that's because I've had my OEM signal amber light or bulb changed to LED, which gives you that really bright glow. Now you don't have to do that. You can just leave yours OEM and it'll be quite fine. So the fact that the DRLs here get washed out in bright light when you're signaling is a non-issue, because they can still see your pod signal. Okay, as far as the LEDs that I put inside, that is something else we may offer as an option for those interested. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So again, your DRLs come on as soon as you start the car, and off when they're not on. Of course, if you put your hazards on, you're gonna get this, both flashing. Okay, and I'll just show you one other feature that I've done with my car, which we may offer at a later date. I don't know yet. We're still gauging interest, and that is I have something called glows, which I'm going to put on just now. And so now you can see my HIDs, but if I come over here, you can see I've got blue glows as well. It's just a custom feature that I have. Sometimes when I'm doing shows or if I'm rolling out in the parking lot or something, I may put them on just for show. You don't have to have them. Of course, I have HIDs as well. And down here, I've got halos on my driving lights. That yellow effect is basically just a clear lens that I've placed over top of it to create the illusion that they're yellow. And that is basically it. So again, I'll be posting more information in regards to pricing as soon as I get a list of about 20. We're up to about 15 people right now, so it's nice to see that a lot of you are interested. But of course, as they say, talk is cheap. We'll find out how interested people really are when it's time to throw down some green. But in the meantime, let's just find out how many people would like it. I'll approach the company, and if they're willing to go, we'll get her done. Talk to you soon. Cheers.